They might be losing some money off rip. But guys, we're gonna pick it up and we're gonna sit here because even though we're gonna probably redo this later, closer towards the season when things get more solidified. But man, let's talk about some ACC predictions. Let's go ahead. This is gonna be our midsummer predictions, and then we're gonna do like our week one. Like, all right, these are our serious predictions heading into the season. You ready?
Let's go with it. Let's get it.
All right, bro. So looking at last season, looking at last season. You know what, people's I'll show y'all too because y'all deserve to see it as well. Y'all might not be able to see it because the print be small, but come to the stage. There
Well,
it
10
is.
cents.
All right, cool. All right. So if y'all can see here, North Carolina, we down here, bruh. We finished. We finished 3-5, and I got Clemson highlighted because they won the ACC. They won the ACC championship, so it's like that's the team you want to beat. You know what I mean?
Yeah, between SMU, Clemson,
And
and
Clemson.
Miami, those are the teams to beat. Because I don't know what
So
Syracuse is going to look like out of their quarterbacks go.
so when I look at this conference wise, we 3-5, but I don't know. I'm looking at Duke. It's always F Duke, respect disrespectfully. Virginia Tech, Boston College, Pittsburgh. I think we'll be better than them next year. And like, if I'm making a prediction, looking at the record, if we got 8 games, I think that Bill Belichick in his first year, he actually can go 5-3. I think he can go 5-3 in the ACC. I don't know if he has the talent to pull off a SMU 8-0, but I do have a good enough feeling that because teams don't know how to coaches don't know how to coach against him, he can catch a lot of coaches off guard.
Yeah, I can do that, and I'm also going to go with the realistic 5-3 because I can see come ACC ACC ball time, we'll probably drop that one to Clemson. I can see us beating California. I can see us beating Virginia. Depending on, well, I can see us beating Cal. We might drop Virginia. We might drop Syracuse, depending on what Syracuse's quarterback situation looks like going by midseason. I can
Only
see us
re-
beating Stanford, and I can see
only
us
reason
win.
why I
I think
think
I can see
we
us winning a 4-0 run to finish the season out.
only reason I think we lose to Syracuse, it is the most superstitious, unjustified, unlogical reason. And you know me, I'm a pretty logical person, or I like things logic based more times than not. It's
Yeah,
Halloween. It's Halloween. That's it. Halloween on the road does not bode well. Halloween on the
no,
road does not
it's
bode well.
like the winner's going to go to whoever has the less hard jerseys that at that point.
Oh, we
Whoever
got the
comes out with
oh, and
with the least Halloweeny
bro,
uniform.
here's the bad part. And it's on a Friday.
Ew.
It's on a Friday night, bro. Nah,
Ew.
like
Anyway,
nah, that don't bode well, bro. That's not gonna go well. You can't sit
so
there and tell me you feel comfortable. We gonna be on a cruise, bro. We gonna be on a cruise.
of course I'm gonna feel comfortable. I'm gonna be on a cruise. I'm gonna be
we
more
literally
comfortable than I've ever been. I'm not
we
even
gonna
worried about it. You
hey,
can worry about it. You can put that energy out
what
in the
you
world. I'm not gonna do
mean?
it. I'm not doing it.
What you gonna get the
I'm
you
not
gonna
putting. I'm not putting energy out.
so you're gonna have the Mai Tai and the lay on while we on the cruise, just happy
My
as a
tie,
clam.
my tie, absolutely not. Sex on the beach, probably. I don't like
Hey,
coconut.
you know oh, that was in a Mai Tai? I've never had
Yeah,
one.
yeah, coconuts in my. I don't like coconut.
Ew, never mind then. Take that back. Give me my Moscow Mule. Let me. Ew,
Moscow,
take it
yeah,
back.
exactly.
Give me my Moscow Mule. Let me go, bro. Like, take this back. I don't want
Give me
that.
the Russian. Give me the Roman. Give me the Roman. The Grecian horse. Give me the Trojan horse.
Hey, give me the Egyptian camel. Like, what is that? Like,
But because like I said, at the end of the season, I'm pretty sure, I'm fairly confident they can go on a 4-0 run to finish the season out. I feel like I'm confident that we can beat Stanford at home, beat Wake Forest in Wake Forest, beat Duke at home, and beat North Carolina State and North Carolina State.
North Carolina State is going to be the hardest one.
They're going to be the hardest one in that 4-game stretch, absolutely.
North Carolina State is going to be the hardest one. I would say, depending on how Clemson's roster is looking, I would be realistic to think that, hey, we probably going to drop that one.
Like Cal, I said, I'm pretty sure we'll drop the Cal, one just because they just find ways to win games.
Honestly, wait. Sheesh. The California game's a Friday night game too. Now that's unfair. I don't like that. You got us playing at 10:30 at night on a Friday and we got to fly out there?
I mean, technically, remember, it's like 7:30 over there, but still. It's just broadcasting at 10:30 over here.
It's
Remember
still
how
weird.
I said it? Remember I said it before with the Pac-12 stuff. You ain't believe me. Now you upset. You see what I mean? I said it. It's come full circle now. It's come full
You're
circle
not right.
Now.
You're not right. I'm not agreeing with you. I'm not agreeing with
it's
you.
a full circle now.
I'm not agreeing with you. I'm not agreeing with you.
As soon as you saw it, as soon as you saw it, you knew.
No, I'm not agreeing with you. I'm not agreeing with you.
Pac-12, you knew it.
Nope.
In your soul, in your heart of hearts.
No.
You know
The Pac-12 can come back.
You know it to be true.
The Pac-12 can come back.
You feel it.
The Pac-12 can come back. They had great games. They had great games. Had great chemistry. It was always at a great time.
I'm waiting. And don't say any USC game or during the Reggie Bush years.
I mean, Oregon and Cal was great. You had like whatchamacallit? Not was it No, that wasn't Tavon. Deshaun Jackson at Cal was great.
Deshaun was a show. Oh! When he fumbled the ball at the 1-yard line on multiple.
Why are you bringing up old stuff?
Because that is if anybody brings up most of his highlights, those are normally top 2 highlights because he did it twice.
Why are you bringing up old stuff?
He did it again in the pros.
Why are you bringing up old stuff, bro? Like, that didn't happen. That's a figment of your imagination. It never happened.
It never happened. Like that back then. Don't try it.
What you mean? What you mean? What you mean? According to the grandmothers on Reddit, AI been around since 1945.
Grandmama?
I don't know. There was some old lady that was on Reddit.
Talking about Vince McMahon's wife. She don't know what you're talking
about. Yo, the stray at Linda McMahon is a wild.
Stray.
That man said stray. No, that was intended. That was intended target practice.
I was taking aim.
He said, "We gonna load this up real quick."
But now, so looking at it overall, because especially since Boston lost their starting quarterback, because he's at Florida State now.
Ooh.
So what I see happening, based off of what we got going into the next season, I would say top 5 teams is, and I'm gonna go in order of what I think the records are gonna be. I got Clemson, Miami, Georgia Tech, North Carolina.
Okay.
And I think Florida State makes a comeback.
You think Florida State that went 1-7 in the conference comes back and it has one of the top 5 records?
I'll give top 7, but I think Florida State makes a comeback.
Wow. All right, sir. And then not only that, you're saying Florida State will have a better record than SMU? That's crazy. That's
Yep,
crazy.
because I think SMU. I think what's going to happen with SMU is more teams are going to catch on to what SMU has going on, and they're going to. And I don't think they'll be out of top 5. I don't think they'll be out of top 6. I think for SMU will be 6, right
Mm,
behind Florida State, if not
mm,
the other way around.
mm. Okay, okay,
Because
okay.
SMU still going to be SMU still going to be top half of the conference for sure. No doubts about it. But I don't think they're going to be top dog like they were this year. Because one, I think a lot of teams weren't really prepared for what they had and what their team was set up with. But now that they've had a season with them, because you know how it always goes with like rookie quarterbacks coming in, brand new
Mm-hmm.
teams coming in places. When you have something that nobody's seen yet,
Yeah.
it makes it a little easier to win these games. But now that they've seen you, it's up to you to either improve on it and
Yes.
make sure that this continues to work, or teams figure you out and now you got to struggle.
Yeah.
You got to
If
figure out a
I
new way.
if I have to pick a top five, if I had to pick a top five. Oh, all right. I probably got to be inclined to agree with you. Clemson's probably this is a make or break year for Clemson. If
Yeah,
Clemson doesn't have the top record in the ACC, they are about to go into the dark, like back into the dark years. Like I think this will be the start to the end of the Dabo Sweeney era.
I think if they're not at least in a minimum, at least a position to play in the ACC championship, then
Yeah.
I can see that starting to be okay. Do we want to keep Dabo, or do we think Dabo's stagnant ways of not wanting to go into the portal are hurting
All right.
us more
Yeah.
than it's helping?
So, I'll say Clemson because they've just been that dominant in the ACC over the last 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 years. Clemson probably gonna have the best record, or at least one of the best. I'll follow that up with. I'm actually gonna go Virginia Tech. I'm gonna go Virginia Tech, North
And that's not
Carolina.
a bad, in my opinion.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Virginia Tech, North Carolina. I'm gonna keep SMU there. I think they get another good run because I think people, like you said, people are definitely going to have an eye on them. But I think SMU is going to take that next step and be like, oh yeah, even if y'all watch us, you can't stop us. You know what I mean? Like, yeah,
Mm-hmm.
they're gonna lose more games because teams have more film on them, but they're still gonna be a really good, probably 8 overall win team. You know what I mean?
True.
So I said Clemson, Virginia Tech, North Carolina, SMU, and you know what? I'll take that bet with you on Georgia Tech. I'll take that bet with you on Georgia Tech.
Because I think because I don't think that
And
quarterback. I don't think he went to the draft. I think he's
nah.
there for another season.
Plus they got away. Plus they got away from it's finally been years since they got away from the triple option where I'm going into a season and I know Georgia Tech's not running that anymore. But I'm
True.
gonna also say this, and I'm gonna say this, and this is gonna shock you. I think Miami might end up having one of the worst records in the conference.
You think so? You think Carson Beck's gonna?
I think Carson got too much going on down there. He ain't gonna be focused. They ain't gonna be ready. Then they're gonna lose some games just off some craziness. And I'm not gonna say that it's gonna be one of those seasons where their record doesn't reflect the talent they have. Like their
So
record, their record is going to be like bad. But when you look at the talent and them on paper, you're gonna be like, how are y'all this bad? You know what I mean?
no, that's fair. That's totally fair. Because what did annoy me about Carson Beck last year was the inconsistency. Like he went from somebody that was one of the most consistent quarterbacks you could talk about at the time to wondering what the heck happened.